In this episode I will show you the answer to the question, can Winnie the Pooh go into space? For this project I have chosen a two-stage rocket design. The first stage is a liquid fuel one, while the second one is powered by RCS thrusters. One thing that can be tricky with this rocket is that it can spin out of control if you do your gravity turn too fast, so I would recommend going the slow and steady route. And now we come to the stage separation. And while the placement of the decoupler is a bit unfortunate, it's actually the best thing that I could do in this situation. Since other designs would have been more complex, I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. In total the project has about 400 parts, and 350 of those are used for Winnie the Pooh. I didn't want to go overboard with the part numbers, otherwise the program can really slow down. Controlling Winnie the Pooh with the RCS thrusters or the reaction wheels is a bit annoying. As you can see in the footage, the bear is just wobbling all over the place. My personal guess is that the center of mass is just off and that the bear is just irregular shaped in general. Maybe I have to place the RCS thrusters or the reaction wheels in a different way to have better control. For the shirt I had to create a custom flag, which was just the red rectangle that I put into the KSP flag folder. I wonder what Pooh's thoughts are at this moment in time. Let's take a closer look. Where's all the honey in space? Does Rabbit hate me? Am I going insane? Will I ever overcome my rampant honey addiction? Yep, Pooh is going mad. Originally I created the bear for a funny video, which was a crossover between KSP and another video game. It was mainly about Winnie the Pooh, but I didn't end up making that one. So if you ever wondered if my project was about Xi Jinping or China, the answer is no. Though I was aware of all the memes while I was building this one. I even thought about adding a more direct reference, but in the end of the day I thought it was a bit too obvious and lazy. Well, time to deorbit the bear. This is a rather slow and shallow re-entry. You don't even have to spin the bear to avoid damage under those conditions. And if you spin the bear you can survive even more extreme speeds and re-entry angles. That way you can avoid damage in the atmosphere of Kerbin or in the one of Eve for the most part. Time to open the parachutes. Almost touching the water surface. Boom! What in the world was that? To be fair, it's water, and the physics in KSP can be quite bizarre. Well, looks like bump damage to me. But what can you do? Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Maybe next time I will show you how I built Winnie the Pooh in more detail if you are interested in that. Or I will show you another spacecraft, because I got a few more weird ones.